present is not. Fantasy is not a reality.
Holly! Holly! Oh, all right. What's so interesting?
I need to sort out what I'm going to do with myself after school.
Boring. Come on, Holly. Stuff like that's such a downer.
Right then, here you go.
Cool. What is it?
A database, modern apprenticeships.
There must be.
Over 150. Ryan, would you stop it? Take this seriously.
Why?
Wouldn't you like to see your options and choices? You might if you stop texting your friends every 5 minutes.
Oh, all right. What's it about then?
Let's look at this. Introduction to modern apprenticeships.
I felt kind of unsettled, really. I'd reached a point where I knew I'd have to decide a direction for my life. A lot of my mates were in the same boat, so I couldn't talk about it seriously with them. They hadn't much more of a clue than I did. Unless you were certain about going to college or into sixth form, it just felt a little, I don't know, open-ended. What would I be? Who would I become? Sometimes it seemed like so many choices, and other times like so few. The day of my appointment with a connections advisor, I felt a bit anxious. It's not a decision friends can make for me. All sorts of things run through your mind. I wasn't sure what to expect. Not confident, but hopeful. I suppose that somebody could help me sort things out. I never really enjoyed school. Didn't learn particularly well stuck in a classroom. So college or sixth form just didn't really seem right for me. I thought they'd take one look at my records and hand me a load of leaflets for me to sort out for myself. Even though I'd heard about apprenticeships, that you get paid while you work, I never really knew the opportunities, or you could choose.
I was going to ask you, have you considered a modern apprenticeship?
Well, really I fancied working with people, like in an office or something.
You can do that. There's over 150 apprenticeships available, Amy.
Really? So it's not just like all factory-based or on a building site?
No, there's also things like accounting, retailing, healthcare. Well, there's a wide range of options.
Oh, thanks.
Now look, Beecham's Training Resources, it's one of the companies that we're working with. Now, I've made you an appointment. I think you should go and see what modern apprenticeships they can offer you.
That sounds great, actually. I'll give it a go.
Good, good. I'm really pleased, Amy.
I chose an apprenticeship in business administration. Beecham located a work placement, which could lead to a permanent job. Now I do real work and get real pay while I learn the skills I need. The trainer meets with me regularly to help me stay on track to achieve my modern apprenticeship.
Amy's worked incredibly hard since joining this company, and we're all very pleased and very proud in what she's accomplished in that time. Where she wants to go now is entirely up to her. We'll give her all the help and support she needs along the way.
I'm really pleased I chose your modern apprenticeship. I've made lots of new friends and learnt a lot, right on the job. And did I mention I get paid?
Hey, how about that one?
Ryan!
That's not the one I wanted.
You've been trainees for a while now, and you've progressed well. You've shown diligence, intelligent work, a professional attitude, and it's been noticed. There's a company on the trading estate who've had technical problems, and we thought you might enjoy an opportunity to work on a project with them.
Wheelie bins?
This is a great opportunity for you. It's a real project. So give them a call, go out there, see what they're up against, what their needs are, and take it from there.
That you two need to be dealing with. So this is the problem. We waste a lot of man hours unloading this stuff. We need to get this lifted up with a forklift. Right.
Okay, that's fine.
Just use what we've got here rather than design a whole new region.
Yeah, but we need to. I think we got it. That's it. We're done.
We've done a lot of work. I mean, I've already got some
Yeah, can you do that for me?
It's been a few weeks since I first saw Jay and Anita.
This is what we came up with.
And to be honest, we're incredibly pleased with the whole experience.
I'm going to show you some more. These are the tins, basically. The tins
They threw themselves wholeheartedly into this project, and they didn't simply scratch the surface of the thing. They actually dug deep to resolve the problem that we had.
These ideas were really good ones.
Well, they come up with an excellent solution. They're so simple, honestly, once they'd illustrated it for us. I'm impressed.
I've just received a letter, and I'm pleased to say your design has been tested, approved, and it's going into production.
Really? Oh my
Your
God.
accomplishment has been noted by several different companies.
Whew, this is great. We actually did it. We did it. Hello, Mom. Guess what? I got a job.
I got a job.
Yeah.
Got the job.
Dead on he was.
She did a bit as well. You have to focus, Ryan.
He looks like a mate, not a nurse.
All right, let's have a look.
My name is Michael Richardson, and I'm doing a modern apprenticeship in health and social care. My dad got his MVQ in health and social care, then went on to become a nurse, so I've always been interested in healthcare. He eventually became a trainer himself for modern apprenticeships, so my family had first-hand experience with its value and success. How you doing, Mrs. Smith?
Hello, Michael. Oh, it's lovely to see you. Would you like to come in?
Sure, just come to check on how you are. After I did my GMVQ in health and social care, I worked in daycare. I enjoyed the kids, enjoyed looking after people. Then I decided to do an advanced modern apprenticeship. Been doing this kind of work now for 3.5 years, helping people with special problems to live more independently. I mean, older people like Mrs. Smith sometimes don't know that things need attention or aren't safe.
Smells good.
My dad got his training because of an accident that took him out of work. I myself became totally deaf in one ear as a kid, so I know what it's like to be perceived as different. I suppose that's why I'm interested in helping people who have special needs.
Ah, well, I should look forward to putting this away while I watch the football. Come on then, starting soon.
I think the world of my dad. First off, he helps people, and I like that.
Here we go then, son, here we go.
Then there's something about kind of following in his footsteps, so to speak.
Yeah, go on, that's it.
Dad also helps me out in my studies quite a bit. He pushes me too. It'd be a lot easier to hang with my mates than going for the AMA, but I know it will pay off. Yes! And it's really great that it gives us something else to share. Another thing a lot of people wouldn't expect is the variety. Every day, sometimes every hour, you're dealing with something different. The modern apprenticeship is extremely relevant to my job. It's a practical qualification, and I enjoy it very much because I'm learning something worthwhile. And it helps to have success in a profession that really helps people. And he loved it.
Interesting. They're all building careers for themselves. That looks amazing.
Can you change from station 3 to station 5? He's extremely determined. His motivation sets him apart.
If you find there's anything wrong with any of the food, don't hesitate to come and find me. Okay? I don't like to call attention to myself. I just want to do the best job I can do and go as far as I can go. How was it? Was it okay?
Spot on again.
I like to work hard, but I like to play as well.
You okay? You're in again? I can't believe you're here again.
3 years ago, Paul Caulfield was a waiter in a chain of restaurants. He enjoyed people. He liked the work.
There wasn't anything in the way of training, you know, beyond the basics. And I really wanted to advance and learn everything I could, learn the whole business. So I went to a training centre.
The training centre said they had someone perfect for me, bright and motivated. Paul could have done A-levels and gone to university if he wanted, but he really wanted a hands-on experience. Paul completed an advanced modern apprenticeship in hospitality, then went on to get an MVQ in customer service. His new potential and excellence were recognised by a national authority when he won a silver medal in a competition within the catering industry.
Yes! You don't do a job to win awards or something. It is a thrill to get recognised professionally for doing your job well. My employer never made me feel like a trainee. They treated me with respect and they were willing to help me go as far as I wanted to go. When they gave me a supervisory role, it came as a bit of a surprise, but I really wanted the chance to try.
Attitude is a huge part of success, and he has the best attitude of almost anyone I know.
I just see the whole thing as making new friends. My co-workers encourage me and respect me, and I really do think that that's a great factor in my success, being surrounded by a circle of friends.
So, seen enough yet?
Almost. One more, I think.
Which?
There.
Let me say straight off that I'm 21 years old.
Listen, I'm just going into the office.
And I earn twice the salary my boyfriend earned at the same age. He left university with a mountain of debt and no work experience, whereas I have my own car and I'm buying my own house. I left school at 16 and became a modern apprentice. I like to learn by doing. I heard about a vacancy for a modern apprenticeship at Meadowstone. I applied and I got it. They sold me a dream, really. They said, we'll teach you, we'll pay you, and you can work your way up. I started as an office junior, so at 16, I was suddenly in business. I felt important. Here I was, employed by the company, but receiving a proper training for it at the same time. And I was very keen to learn. When a job came up with the company where I could advance, I'd apply. I've completed my modern apprenticeship in customer services, as well as NVQs at level 3 in business administration and sales management. And I'm still learning and advancing. One follows the other, really. Currently, I'm pursuing my BTEC. You have to be motivated. You have to do your work as an apprentice. But I found everyone very flexible and supportive. For instance, if I had a work project that was going to take a lot of time, we'd find a way of fitting it into my theory training. I kept doing the work and I kept moving up, one step at a time. What I've learned, you could use anywhere, in any job. The thing is, when you apply for a job nowadays, you've got to have experience. The pure experience of working counts for everything. I didn't know what I wanted to do with my life, and that's something a lot of my friends are just now thinking about. My modern apprenticeship has given me a career and the qualifications to enter university should I choose to. I found out a lot about who I am and what I want by working, by doing. And honestly, when I look at it all, it just feels like I've been on an adventure.
The stories you've just seen are based on real case studies and real people. This is my house. Modern apprenticeships helped all this happen. Remember, the key is you. So if you're willing and motivated, you can change your life. You can achieve your own goals. So put yourself in charge of your own destiny and go get yourself a modern apprenticeship.